Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Woohoo. How's everybody doing?
We don't seem to be going live on your channel. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, little delay.
Happy New Year.
So, as Beth Cat texted me today, it's a 111 day tomorrow, 111 energy. The last time that happened was 1/1/2008, which is when we got Barack Obama for 2 terms. And before that, the last time it happened was turn of the century, 1/1/1900. So it's not something that happens very often.
That is true.
So big year.
Wow, it is. Thank you, Beth Cat, for that numerology information.
New start. Anything new you want to get into? Oh, Roro. That's Roro jumping onto the table and sitting like everything's scattering.
Happy New Year, Roro. I did a broadcast yesterday with lots of questions about everything from Epps to Trump to Jamie Dimon, Megyn Kelly, all kinds of people, and how 2026 was going to go. My reading's available. You can go to thewayofpositivechange.com, scroll down to book an appointment. Thanks, Sue Todd. And let's see. I think I have gift certificates available. I know you have gift certificates available. It's a great time to have a reading anytime, but especially like at the New Year.
Yeah, absolutely. Gearing up. And I love doing, beginning of the year, January, February, and then also around people's birthdays. I find energy's really clear. I get real clear answers a lot of times. So I always recommend people, think about doing readings around their birthdays.
Yeah, because that's their solar return, their solar New Year.
Yeah. So you can go to thewayofpositivechange.com to schedule a reading with Lori, or you can go to JenLynTarot.com to schedule a reading with me, or you can do both.
Hope everyone's staying warm.
The shamans in Peru predicted Donnie's demise in 2026.
They did? Where'd you see? Oh, I thought I saw that blip across. I was doing readings today, so.
Beth Cat told me that yesterday, but somebody else is supposed to get the chat too. And we're going to look at the Swan Lake thing, guys. That's going to be a first question. So anything you read on yesterday that either you got a weird or interesting response to, or you want a deeper dive on, feel free. We can take a look at it.
Well, we want to take a look at Jack Smith.
Absolutely. Releasing his testimony. 8 hours. There's a video on Midas Touch on YouTube if you want to listen to the whole 8 hours, or you can get the transcript and read it. It's like 800 pages or something.
Okay. I keep reading that Trump is going to have an intervention, medical intervention of some sort. So he's going to have some sort of procedure done. I keep getting 4 swords, 4 of wands, and his other hand is bruising now.
Yeah, I wanted to take a look at that. So we may do another health spread. I know we just looked at him on Christmas Day, but we may have to ask what's going on with the left hand, because now both hands are bruised. Has he blown the blood vessels in his right hand?
Could be.
We got quite a few questions. I want to start with the Swan Lake thing. Beth Cat made me aware of this. So apparently in Russia, when there's going to be a regime change, they play on the radio for days. Thank you, B. Martin. They play on the radio for days Swan Lake over and over and over. So when Yeltsin went out and Gorbachev and then Putin came in, they play Swan Lake over and over and over. So it signals a regime change. So there's this Doomsday Radio, which I don't think is their state-run radio, is playing Swan Lake over and over. So my question is it a way of protesting, like people are sick of Putin, they want him to go? Is it a protest, or are they signaling that there is going to be a change?
Okay, repeat the question.
Is it the people protesting against Putin and his regime, or are they signaling a regime change?
Okay, so that's sort of two questions.
Yeah, so let's ask: is it
Are
is
they
it being done by protesters? Let's start
okay?
there.
Is
Is it being done by?
Swan Lake song being played on Russian radio by protesters?
Thank you, Lisa, for posting our links. Lisa Foster.
Lisa Foster, Square Peg.
Roro didn't give me a lot of room to lay my cards.
Roro, move your fat bum over.
Thank you, Beachcomber.
Thank
My
you,
apologies
Beachcomber.
if we miss any of the super chats.
I don't think it's protesters. I don't know. I'm kind of there's definitely something coming across the airwaves. You know, there's definitely, but let me see if it's actually what was the other part of the question? Is it regime change?
There's something mysterious about this.
Yeah.
There's something, there's people working together on this that have turned their backs on Putin. They feel trapped and like they can't escape, and they're trying to move things forward, get to higher ground. And I get it's a surprise too, but it's a bunch of people working together on this. It's like they want him out and all his corruption and everything. So is there going to be a regime change in Russia in 2026?
Yeah, you're right. This is more than, one person. This is people working together. I got the Lover's card, the three of.
What do you think, Roro? Is there going to be a regime change?
I didn't get that it was protesters. I get that this was planned by people, but not,
Could be oligarchs
inside or Ukraine, but someone on the inside, or it was hacked. Okay, so now we're going to ask, will there be?
Will there be?
Will there be a regime change in Russia 2026?
I kind of think the oligarchs are behind this.
That seems like it. That rings true to me. Thank you, Terry. Wow, everything is completely unsettled there. Oh, I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes.
I start with a big old yes.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm getting chills.
Do you remember on Christmas Day, I said, well, I can't remember if it was before or after you left. I said, I got to go revisit my video from 2019 where I channeled Marjorie Merriweather Post, who built Mar-a-Lago.
Right.
Because I remembered her saying that Putin would be gone in 10 years, maybe 5. And I wanted to rewatch it to see if I had that right. Because I don't remember when I channeled things. And yeah, she said he'd be gone in 2019. She said he'd be gone in 10 years, maybe 5. And we're at like 6 years right now. So I find that interesting. Thank you, Mike. What else are you getting?
I'm getting a definite yes. That they will not be able to balance. He's trying really hard, or they're trying really hard to balance, but it becomes untenable.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's on its side, you can't keep that flow, the infinite flow going. And definitely yes, it's on its way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get yes that it's the oligarchs, it's the ones that have worked for Putin, and all the corruption. They're feeling burdened by him, and this is completion again. The oligarchs that have turned their back on him, that feel trapped for whatever reason. Victory on that, if they have to bully him out or unalive him, they might. But it's an inside job is what I'm getting. Spy in the camp. All right.
I'm loving it. I am loving it. I have a better feeling about this year than I've had that I can remember, I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like that some of the GOP is peeling away, and there was another election in Iowa and the Democrat won
it, and they don't have a majority now. The Republicans don't have a majority in their state thing. I want to go a little deeper on this. How does Putin feel about Swan Lake playing over and over again, signaling a regime change? Is he getting the message? Does he feel threatened? Or?
All right, here we go. How's Putin feeling about hearing Swan Lake? I think we've always gotten that Trump and Putin would both have a massive downfall, like right around the same time. I think that's been, yeah. How does Putin feel about hearing Swan Lake?
Thank you, Heather.
He's calling everybody in to talk to them about who's breaking the ethics, who's in charge of this, who is working against him. There's a plot. He knows there's a plot against him. Drama. Ooh, it's the Kardashians.
Ooh, he knows.
He knows. And he feels like he has to go make a big show. So he's going to go out on a balcony. Does he have his own balcony like the Brit Royals? Because he wants to squish the rumors. He wants to be made the star. He's going to do a speech and publish something, and he wants the focus to be on him.
Be careful if he goes on a balcony, he might just fall off.
Right?
Of it. He's seeing his oligarchs.
Someone poisoning him.
Yeah. He sees his oligarchs differently now. He knows as the leader. He knows that some of them have been turning their back on him. And he's working together with others to try to figure out who it is. Like who's loyal, who he's moving forward with, who's loyal, who's in service to him. very, very burdened by this. He's got a fight on his hands and he doesn't even realize it. And I get, be patient, Russia, be patient, because there's going to be celebrating.
Yep.
So how is Putin's health? Because, you know, he had cancer
Hey,
at one
Sylvia.
point. Thank you, Sax.
Sylvia Hanks is in the chat. Thank you,
Hey,
Sax.
Sylvia.
So I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What's the question?
How is Putin's health? I haven't looked at it in a while. You know, he had cancer at one
How's
time.
his health?
How's his health?
How is Putin's health?
JFK's granddaughter passed away. That had just announced not too long ago, like a month ago, that she had cancer, incurable cancer.
Putin's health. How is Putin's health? Oh, it's not good. And he's madder than a murder hornet. So high blood pressure, he's rushing around, he's scared, he's like, what is happening? He's freaking out. He's not paying attention to what he's just wants to catch whoever's betraying him. He can't sleep right. Oh, he's having a health change just around the same time. Thank you, Sherry. Just around the same time.
You know, I'm not getting my cancer card. I'm getting heart circulatory issues.
Okay.
Because
Here's my two last cards right there. He's not good. He's afraid of being stabbed in the back. He is. He cannot sleep over this. His freak is freaked.
I think he healed from the cancer. Because I had card of healing on the bottom. He's dehydrated. It's my card for dehydration. He's got heart issues on major medications. So his blood pressure is probably through the roof. He's got kidney issues, kidney urinary tract issues. I think they're worried. I think he's been to the hospital, doesn't want to go back. He's got like blockages in his circulatory system. I think they're worried he's going to stroke out or have a heart attack.
Change is coming, and that's we had for card of the day was the death card on the Way of Positive Change card of the day, and it's this is the death card. It doesn't. People fear it, but it doesn't really mean physical death, but it does mean a change, and you don't really get a say-so in it.
I love getting the death card because I thrive on change. I have to be careful because I attract too much change if I'm not careful. But yeah, the death card for me is change. If it comes out reverse, which I don't usually do reversals, but if it comes out reverse, to me, it's slower change. Like it's going to take a while.
Mm-hmm. And out with the old and in with the new. And when you were speaking about Tatiana Schlossberg, Trump, nobody checked. I mean, he posted, he went off on the Kennedys because people are mad and all of the artists are canceling their performances at the Kennedy Center. And so he's going, they don't even show up. They don't do anything. They don't do fun. And all while they've just suffered this huge, horrific loss in their family.
Yeah. Prayers up for Caroline too, because it's her daughter. All she's had in her life is loss. Her brother, her father, her mother, now her daughter. It's like,
and Tatiana's daughter is only a year old. This is tragic. And then he goes off. It's
like the Rob Reiner thing all over again. And
it is. It's
It's a
worse.
memorial to JFK that was done by Congress, a president who was assassinated. It's a memorial to him. The family doesn't have to come every single time.
And they wouldn't come if you're there stinking it up anyway.
Yeah, they're not going to come with your name on there.
Yeah, no,
Messing
this
it
is
up.
just another desecration of a beloved family. I mean, it couldn't get any worse, really, as far as.
I don't think RFK Jr. even commented to Tatiana's passing. Yeah, he's trash. He is. You're right, Jen. Jenny Baez. Will J.D. Vance be president in 2026? You ask it that way. I know we asked a zillion different ways.
All right.
With J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance become the president of the United States in 2026. Doesn't matter. He won't. People won't bow down to Mr. Eyeliner. Mr. Maybelline. Make-believe Maybelline.
Cal Jeffer.
J.D. Vance become president of the United States in 2026. I think he gets embroiled in some other type of fiasco and gets exposed. Let's see what we get, because he gets caught up in a scandal. Maybe it's the Erica Kirk thing.
If he does become president, he's going to have trouble staying in there.
Mm-hmm. I get there's a giant problem and another man that, and I don't even know how this would work, but I'm just seeing another man giving him a huge problem, and there's implication of some sort of lover's thing, or there's something that's not good. And I mean, I suppose he could get in for a short period of time, but none of these other cards are productive.
I have never gotten good cards on him getting in. And I don't think Trump will be there, but for whatever reason, look at what's on the bottom, the card of the day.
Wow.
Change.
Yeah. Amazing.
Like something changes. He might succeed in getting in there for a little bit, but it's like maybe a month. Because he can't get the Republicans, he's trapped. He can't get the Republicans to work together with him. And I think they would work on fighting anything that he says. It's like it would be an illusion, or for image only. They might let him stay for like a month, but I don't think he finishes his term.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody wants to hear this. Somebody wants to hear the screaming goat.
Do it again. I don't hear it.
Oh, you didn't?
Are you wearing your microphone?
If I put it in, then you won't be able to hear me.
Oh.
No?
I was going to say, hold it next to the microphone. There you go.
Okay, further away.
So the Supreme Court told Trump you can't use the National Guard, but Brett Kavanaugh kind of signaled to him in his dissent, but if you have other methods, meaning the military. And then Trump truthed out today that he was withdrawing the National Guard from Chicago, Louisiana, California, everywhere he's put the National Guard. But he said when the crime goes up, thank you, Mary. When the crime rate goes up again, he has other means. So I want to know: will Trump sick our military on U.S. citizens?
Thank you, Mary. Someone said silence of the goats.
It's the silence of the lambs.
So
Will
will Trump send the other military force?
The U.S. military, the regular military, will he send
Regular
military in?
U.S. military, regular military against protesters.
It's like the governors control National Guard. So Supreme Court did say, no, you can't use National Guard, but you have other methods. Oh, look who's joining. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Pig and taters.
Pig and taters is its strip name.
Johnny, I can't remember what my stripper name was.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Barely.
Okay, good. Okay. How y'all doing?
We're doing.
We're doing better now you're here.
I'm good.
So we're asking, will Trump sick the military on protesters? Since the SCOTUS told him you can't use the National Guard, those are controlled by governors. Will Trump use the military against protesters in 2026?
Johnny, do you have a sore throat?
Johnny? No.
No, I just couldn't hear him then, I guess. Okay. Will Trump send
No, it froze for a second.
Yeah, his computer's been freezing up some, so when he doesn't respond, he's probably frozen.
I got a delay on this side.
I think he's thinking about it, but they're telling him you can't do that. He's thinking about it though. He really is trying to formulate a plan on how to get around, make an offer to them. He's working on it.
Yeah. You'd love to do it.
Yep. Oh, he wants to. Oh, he wants to be the star. He wants them to do it. He really does. But the outcome card is justice and then the 5 of cups. So I don't think he gets the response that he wants, but he really wants to do this. And I think he's going to try it. I do.
What are you getting, Johnny? I think so too. He wants to.
Definitely wants to, but so I get no.
I get a no, but he wants to too. He's like, you get him high enough, he'll do it. But as Johnny always says, the chariot, you got to pull things together, right? There's 2 sphinxes pulling it. You have to pull it together. He can't get it pulled together. But he would use it like as a defense thing, say, oh, these are violent protests. If he could get away with it, but he's stuck. I don't think he'll be able to pull it off because the message that sends to people, especially in an election year, would put a lot of Republicans out in the cold, and a lot of Republicans would see this differently. Like if he started bullying people with our own military, I get they would not have that. So he would get very, very burdened if he tried to do this. He would stand alone in this, but yes, he wants to do it. I just don't think he'll do it successfully. So now the Justice Department, there's nothing to see here, is reviewing 5,200 pages of the Epstein files. Are they
Million.
5.2 million pages, new pages of the Epstein files?
Yes.
Are they planning misinformation in it? And AI stuff?
They can't be trusted with anything. I mean, nothing they do is on the level.
Uh-uh.
But not that, I mean, it wouldn't be complete if they didn't. Will they put fake stuff? Will they just make stuff up in those? Well,
Plant AI photos and things like that.
Photos and just mess it all up on purpose. Misinformation.
Thank you, Solar S, for repeating the questions.
That's Terry.
So, Solar S.
Yeah, Terry
Something
Solar.
is missing.
Yeah. I'm probably not saying it right, but. What did you get, Johnny?
Come back.
Yes.
Are you back, Johnny? It's like I see his hands moving a little bit, but
I
not
don't know.
normal. Okay, your voice is back. There you go. What you getting?
Okay. Is Earth to me, I would say something is more so missing than planted. They're going to take some things and either hide them or just destroy them altogether.
That's exactly what I was getting. What you getting, Lori?
Yeah, but they're going to mysteriously remove things and manipulate things that were already there, that were already in the building, that were already in the original files.
The structure.
Yeah. And then they plant something, they plant a seed because they want someone else to be the star, to steal the show. And so it's
To have their name in there more than Trump's.
yes, get their name in there. Exactly. Like, here's a gift. Here's a star. Focus on this. Why don't we? Yeah.
Yeah. I get there's some text messages that are really going to get our attention, that some things go missing, that they move around. There's definitely subterfuge with this. So they're definitely messing it and mixing it just right, manipulating it just right for everybody in the world. So yeah, redactions galore to protect the image of the loser and other people in the government. So there's other people that are either in the government or have been in the government that are like either redacted out or they just take it completely out. They're not accepting all the times Trump is in there, and that's a big yes. But what I also get is it'll probably get returned to them because people find out what they've done and how they redact it. So it'll get returned to DOJ because people realize, and that's going to make DOJ very nervous because people are going to catch on that stuff has been taken out.
Yeah, I think you are right. There's Johnny.
Susan Collins up for re-election this year. She won her seat by like 9 points last time. Trump also won her district, but Maine is kind of, after what I saw happen in Iowa yesterday, I'm like, all bets are off the table right now for Republicans getting reelected. Will Susan Collins lose her seat this year?
Well, they have that one, the one Democratic guy that's doing pretty good, and then there's the Democratic governor, right?
Right. There's two. So we won't know who's running against her till June
Until they have the primary.
because of the Democratic primary.
Right. Okay. All right. Goodness, what is going on with Johnny's?
Yeah, sometimes it clears up and he's fine. Other times it just really.
Is it because it's storming up there?
No, I think it's his Wi-Fi connection just has never been real good since they changed it.
I've never seen it that bad. Okay. All right. Is Susan Collins gonna lose her seat?
Will she lose her seat? We need to pick up 4 in the Senate. His computer's been drinking. His computer's toasting New Year's.
Susan Collins. Win or lose? Does she lose? Yeah, I don't think she can hold on. They want someone younger. They don't want her anymore. I don't think she's got it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. She doesn't have the votes. She's out in the cold. Everybody's hopes in her have changed. They don't. She's got to move on. I've got my card for retiring on the bottom here. So bye-bye. They're going to send a message to burden her.
There are some people that still want her, believe it or not.
So our toughest Democrat that needs to be reelected, toughest race is Jon Ossoff down in Georgia.
Right.
Georgia just voted a whole bunch of Dems in their elections back in November in their state stuff. Will Jon Ossoff keep his seat in Georgia, our Dem there?
Okay.
I love him.
Man, right at the end here, Susan Collins. There's still some heavy duty Republicans that just want her to stay there. That has a twist at the end there. I'll have to look more into that. All right, Jon Ossoff, Georgia.
Jon Ossoff in Georgia.
Does he win?
Will he keep his seat?
He's had to run for it like 5 million times.
Yeah, because he won a preliminary thing when what's his name passed away. Oh God, shame on me. Oh God, what was our senator that passed away? Y'all help me in the chat, please. Marched in the civil rights marches and everything. I'm so ashamed of myself. His name is escaping me. Oh my God.
Oh my God, the one that he married Mika and John Lewis.
John Lewis, thank you. Thank you. Like, shame on me. He was a model senator and model human being. So when I can't remember a name like that, I have to get that out of my head, or I can't focus to shuffle and draw cards.
I'll never forget when he told Cohen when he was testifying that you can redeem yourself. You know, you can tell the truth and redeem yourself. He would preach it right there.
Awesome. You coming up, Bella?
Yeah, he keeps it. I think he keeps it. Sun, 6 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles.
Ooh, it's gonna make MAGA mad.
Mm-hmm. I gotta take my fascinator off. It's sticking my head.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's like an abundance come out for him. There is going to be some underhanded stuff going on there. So they're going to have to watch and make sure like the machines aren't hacked into and stuff like that. But I get he holds on out there. It is a fight. But there's, I think more is going to come out about Trump and the underage women. That's going to help him keep his job, like MAGA turning against Republicans. You know, that's deep in the Bible Belt there. So
Oh my
more
God.
stuff comes out about Trump and the underage women.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Everybody's trying to correct us. All right, I'm not even going to read I know we got some things wrong there, but it doesn't matter. We were asking if John Ossoff would keep his job, and it
John
looks like
Ossoff, yeah.
if he would keep a seat, and it looks like he will keep it.
So, final election question: will the Dems pick up at least 4 seats in the Senate?
In the Senate.
Will the Dems pick up at least 4 seats so that they'll have the majority in the Senate?
I didn't like that last card I got on Susan Collins. Okay. Will the Dems will the Dems be successful at picking up 4 seats?
At least 4 seats.
At least 4 seats.
More's better.
The Democrats pick up at least 4 seats.
I've read on this before, but I like to check in with the energy because ever since October, this energy's really been shifting.
It's still shifting. There isn't anything settled about this. This is shifting all over the place. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, here's 3. We got 3. 3 more. Maybe we get 6. Wish card up. And then I get the 3 of Swords. So there's a big problem.
Yeah, they got to focus on their messaging.
Mhm.
So, planting the seeds to get people to shift, to them. They've got to focus on all the details, about the economy, because what's coming out of Trump's mouth is all lies, so unemployment, what groceries cost you, all those kinds of things. They got to focus on the money. healthcare. How much is your healthcare done? But there's abundance here for the Dems if they focus on the messaging. It's kind of like, letting people know we're going to blow this up and we're going to fix it. We're gonna get you healthcare back. We're gonna get the economy stabilized, promote the change that they want to bring in.
Yeah.
And if they do that, then they will charge in immediately and start working on like new laws, everything. So I think there's potential for this to be the end of Republican speakers or leader of the Senate, whatever you call it, majority leader.
Majority Leader John Thune. Yeah. So boy, they really need to work hard. And it's like Good Karma said, it's just got to really be and like you said, Jen, just focused on healthcare and affordability, just
your bank account.
Like, it is all in the messaging. They got it. Everything is going right. And then poof, right at this top, it's like, what? And then that's betrayal too. So they got to be very careful, so that we have to be careful that we don't split.
Yeah. They're already showing some signs of that. And it's like, they need to look at the Dems, what has worked for them, like Mondami in New York, who gets sworn in tomorrow, I believe, first day in office. The things that they focus on, and affordability, like, do you have money in your bank account? Are you able to save anything? A lot of people are buying groceries and everything on credit cards, which means they're paying more for it because they got to pay interest on that.
Exactly. And a lot of people are behind on their car payments.
Yeah, it's like food or car. Okay, I got to eat. I got to feed my kids, right?
Or pay the electric bill.
Okay, Trump's bruising on both hands. What's up?
That's because he's been, instead of just going like this, he's going.
I call it the camel jerk off.
The camel slapped his hands. All right. What about his bruised hands? What about him? So we're asking, is he having health deterioration?
Yeah. Has he blown the veins in his right hand? Like, now he's got the bruising on the left hand, or has he got some new treatment that's coming in? What's going on?
What's going on with those hands? Melania smacked him.
Probably bit him.
She probably did. That's probably
like a rabid dog.
Yeah, like exactly like a rabid dog. She is in trouble with Wolf, with the author Wolf, and that she's in trouble with the X-Files. She is in trouble. She's all over in there. I can't wait.
I'm so glad that he countersued, that he, I'm pissed off that he held all this stuff kind of in secret to write books, like he should have been telling the FBI. And I don't know, maybe he did, and I just don't know about that. But I'm so glad he countersued, because every time Trump or Melania sue, people like back down, or they threaten depositions, like we're going to, and then Trump and Melania back out. She can't back out of this. He's going after her. There is no escaping it.
There's no escaping, and she's in that And Trump will throw her under the bus if it comes to him or her. You can bet. Technology sucks. I'll see y'all Sunday. Aw, Johnny. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Johnny.
I get that his blood pressure, the flow is just sludge. Nothing's moving. They can't.
Yeah, I get the same thing. His heart circulatory system is severely burdened. Severely. So
Like his ejection fraction it's not pumping to the end of his limbs, you know?
Yeah. Like they're having to poke him 10 or 15 times to find a vein that works. You know, like flushing the toilet. It's like finding a vein that's clear. And this is a growing problem for him.
Mm-hmm.
The meds that he's on, the meds that he snorts, all in combination, it's like I'm getting a surgery again for him.
Yeah, I'm getting a definite procedure. And his circulation is just toast. I mean, what does he do? Walk from the golf cart to the hole?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he just
it's like it's blowing up.
Yeah.
Very ill. Very, very ill. I think it's maybe a blood vessel in his head, like they're afraid of an aneurysm or a stroke.
He's got a big problem.
We're going to hear more about it. So
we are going to hear more about it. We're close. The walls are closing in on him.
So Trump has spent in 2025 almost $111 million on golfing.
Really?
He's made 88 trips in 52 weeks. Do the math. You know, so whether it's to his place in Virginia or up to New Jersey or down to Mar-a-Lago, you know, he tends to go to the Virginia and Bedminster in summer months, and then he goes to
Doral and
yeah, he goes south for the winter months. But 88 trips in 52 weeks, so he's golfing. You know, hardest working president ever, my ass. Does MAGA not? Is MAGA starting to waken up to how much he doesn't do, how little he works?
MAGA waking up that Trump is not a working president.
Sonny, we did Joe Biden's health in the Christmas Day video. So if you go to my channel and look at the Christmas Day one, we looked at Joe Biden's health. Is MAGA waking up to how little Trump works and how much he costs taxpayers in golfing?
I say they're waking up.
Because they're having trouble, thank you, Acadian, they're having trouble putting food on their table.
Mm.
And yet he's just out golfing all the time or doing his Great Gatsby parties, right?
They feel stabbed in the back. They feel the pain. They don't think he's doing anything he was supposed to. Look at this. They're feeling the pain, whether it's their health insurance, the cost of their drugs, or their electric, or their groceries. They're not having it, so they're waking up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get they are. Like they're kind of surprised now,
Yep.
but they're looking at all the money, you know, they paid in for taxes and that they could have held on to because it's an abundance he's used on trips and travel. And this message, yeah, they're taking it in. There's going to be growing numbers of people that are getting illuminated on this and sharing the information. So one MAGA tells another MAGA.
One MAGA tells another MAGA, and
and the goats.
and the goats.
So Jack Smith, he went public or they went public. They posted the deposition he did, 8 hours. Will Trump go after Jack Smith?
Well,
Because
Trump
he
does-
said he belongs in jail. He's already said he belongs in jail. Will he try to find a way? Because Jack Smith was calm, cool, collected, and you aren't rattling me.
He sure was.
Will Trump try to go after him? Because Jack Smith's lawyer said, yeah, we're already aware Trump has been attacking him, but Jack Smith is undaunted, was the word he used. Undaunted.
Lisa just posted your reading.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa.
You can listen to Jack Smith's deposition on Midas Touch. It's like 8 hours long. I was in the process of doing that, or you can find all over social media links to download it if you want to read it. I personally like listening to him and his lawyer. Now, there's a few places where they took it offline, so the screen blanks out, but then they come back. So,
Okay, well, I feel that he is going to try to go after him and make it so that he incurs all kinds of legal fees. But I get a yes that he will, he will.
charging right in.
Mm-hmm. He certainly
Yeah.
will.
Give Jack Smith a reason to do discovery, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. All the sharing of information that Jack Smith is doing, for practical reasons, Trump should stay quiet, but he's not going to, because he's the bully and he's got to manipulate what's being said, and the thievery and the sneakiness and all that and all the corruption. Yeah, he's trying to get together with somebody that will go after him. I think they'll try to talk him out of it, like you're poking the bear. I think he will, just because he's vengeful, but he's going to have a fight on his hands, and if he starts it, he's going to have to give up in the long run.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all the things that Jack Smith has been saying, like, yes, we would have been able to prove this, and yes, there were co-conspirators, which they never got around to indicting all the co-conspirators, right? Georgia did, right? Arizona did. Some of the places that had the fake electors, but Jack Smith hadn't gotten around to indicting the co-conspirators. So post-Trump, will we see Jack Smith put back in to indict some of the co-conspirators in this?
Man. Why? Post-Trump, will Jack Smith be back in to indict or prosecute some of the co?
I mean, there was one public elector that was a Republican that agreed to do it. But then when he saw what Trump was trying to do, he said, oh, I'm not going to do that. So Trump had him replaced with somebody else and didn't follow the rules to replace him, one of the election officials. It was like, oh, my God.
I think there will be another man appointed, but he will help him. It looks like I'm getting another king, and then maybe someone comes to help him. A joint effort, but not him. For me, I get not him completely himself.
I think you're right. I think he facilitates like he helps someone else.
Maybe he's
I get a man and a woman here that he may help.
yeah.
Victory on it though. Like whatever they do, they're going to go in guns blaring.
That would be good.
If you help Trump in this, you better watch out. You're about to get burdened.
I would just love, if someone would just roast the hell out of Merrick Garland. I mean, I just
Thank you, Island Girl.
thank you, Island Girl. That's just it's so upsetting to me.
So far, what we've seen in the Epstein files, there's allegedly 10 co-conspirators that are named in it. I think there's a lot more men, that are involved in this, but there are 10 major ones. Will any of those 10 co-conspirators be brought up on charges for trafficking and abuse?
Thank you, Ches.
Thank you, Ches.
Will any of the co-conspirators be brought up on charges? Any of the 10 co-conspirators in the Epstein file be brought up on charges?
Like Lex Wessner and Dershowitz and
I don't understand how any of those people are walking around free for what they did.
yeah, money. We
haven't even heard, when I hear about what Maxwell did, I am just shocked. I'm just, it makes me get weepy. But I mean, I can't even imagine what like Boebert and Taylor Greene and what they all heard in there with the girl, with the raw testimony, like they really told it in there. And no wonder that, and now Boebert's getting attacked.
Yeah. Thank you again, Ches. And they've had all this time to do something. I'm surprised. Well, I know they had to wait till after Ghislaine's trial. Thank you, me, myself, and I.
Thank you, me, myself.
We love you too.
We sure do.
But to me, there's no reason why they can't go ahead and go after some of these other men.
Oh, there's a big fight. This is just a big old hornet's nest, giant hornet's nest, and a lot of negativity and competitiveness and drama and hiding and obfuscation and just, shell game. But then in the end, there will be something to rejoice. But cups take a long time, and this is a big fight. So but you know what? We can fight.
Justice is coming. Because people aren't accepting this. This is unfinished work. So, they have to assess legally which ones they can go after, which ones may be involved in even quid pro quo is what I'm getting. They're looking at all the texts and messaging about it also. So I get they will move forward for the women, and that they will secure indictments as well as money for them, for these children, and they will burden some of these men, some of these co-conspirators. So I don't know if we looked at this. I can't remember on Christmas Day or not. But, Epstein's estate is like frozen, and the women, are putting in to get funding. The ones that were abused, they can put in to get part of his estate. His assets are all frozen. Will they do that to Trump's estate? Will they be able to go after some of Trump's estate, these women? Thank you, Sharon. for
Pump and
posting
dump.
links.
And their ETFs. They just released 5 of them today through Truth Social. Pump and dump, another pump and dump.
Thank you, Patricia. It's not a set. It's like a cowl neck, but it gets very floppy. She's
very
liking
good.
my sweater. And
Yeah.
it doesn't show up on camera, but it's got glittery
Sparkles.
threads
Yeah,
in it, sparkles, if you can see it.
I can see it. Mhm. All right. Will
I was trying to look sparkly for you guys.
you sparkle without that. Will they be able to tap into Trump's estate or freeze his assets or his yam tits? Can they freeze his assets and his yam tits?
His yam tits and his ass, everything they can. Ooh, Ace of Swords just fell out.
He thinks he has that covered, but it looks like they set up a firewall so nobody can get into that, but they forget something or they miss something and they get it.
I think so too.
Looks like they forget something or they miss something or they forget to protect one specific area or something, and then they like zoom in. Ta-da!
They're gonna have to be careful because the family's gonna try to steal it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and put it somewhere else. So they're gonna have to go after it quick. They will have to fight for it.
Mhm.
But I do get they get it from Trump's estate legally.
Yeah. Maybe Marjorie Merriweather Post will haunt, and he even stole her coat of arms at Mar-a-Lago. He even stole. My God! Oh my God! She is roaming those halls.
She is trolling his ass up and down.
She sure is. Ugh.
Okay, just for shits and giggles.
All right.
Trump's 79. He will be 80 years old in June. Will Trump see his 80th birthday celebration?
Yeah, from the back of his eyelids. That was so weird. About when I went up to your healing, to meet you and Johnny up in Portland, and you were doing your healing seminar that everybody loved so much. Everybody was just, astounded that they could move the energy and learn from you all that sacred information. But when Johnny took me into that the Skeleton Key, that really scary, creepy place, there was a whole thing in there about Merriweather Post's dad from Post Serial and how he committed suicide. And then I started reading on that. Thank you, Canadian Classic. And then it linked me, and like there I am, and I'm reading, and I'm in that spooky place, and I'm reading about Post and then Merriweather, and that she inherited, and that he killed himself, and about how he even took the cereal recipe from and then come to find out that here she made Mar-a-Lago, right? And then Trump comes in there. I mean, I can't even, she is just, she's haunting that place because she painstakingly designed that place. And here he is. Ugh.
Well, it cost her. Thank you, Torp. She spent like $7 to $8 million building it back in the early 1900s. When she passed away, it was given to the U.S. government, but then the government decided they couldn't afford the upkeep on it, so they gave it back to her daughters. One of her daughters being the actress Dina Merrill. So they give it back to her daughters. They put it on the market for 20 million, or they put it on for more, like 30 million. They brought it down to like 20 million. Trump lowballs them at like 7 million, which is what she paid back at the turn of the century to build the thing. When they refused the offer, he bought the strip of land in front of it and threatened to build a high rise to block the view to the ocean. He bought the strip of beach in front of it. And that's how he got it cheap. He got it for like 7-8 million. So crooked.
And then goes in there and takes the coat of arms that doesn't even belong to him and takes their name off it. And
Yes.
puts him on, because he doesn't know how to do anything himself. He has to steal from other families.
Got to steal from everybody.
Will he see his?
He grifted a coat of arms. Will he see his 80th birthday celebration? Oh, we'll celebrate it if he's in the ground, 6 feet under.
Be able to participate in his 80th birthday party. Maybe from a wheelchair. He's not standing upright. It's on its side. They'll roll him in. What are you getting?
He may already be past sleeping on his tomb.
Could be.
And
That's the river Styx there.
That's his karma, is that there comes a healing from his death. As Johnny says, don't live your life in a way that everybody's always checking your obituaries.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
If he makes it, because I just get like there's all kinds of joy, an abundance of joy around his birthday, but I don't think it's because he's here. If he does somehow manage, and I always see anywhere from 2 to 5 exit dates for people. If he does manage to make it to his 80th, he's out of his mind.
Yeah.
So if they wheel him in, he's completely nuts.
Yeah, he's not there.
Can we look at, because Peter Thiel comes up quite a bit in the Epstein files. Can we look at what his future looks like? Because he's trying to set up all this surveillance state. What does Peter Thiel's future look like?
Yeah, Beth Cat was texting me about the Hyperledger, the taking all your information, and I have to study that tomorrow. But what does the future look like for Peter Thiel? Last time I read on him, it was bad. That he suffered a big disappointment with his plans.
Well, in my opinion, Epstein didn't offer just girls, he also offered boys. So
absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure that might have appealed to someone like Peter Thiel.
Oh.
For entertainment purposes only, if you can imagine that we have to say that about pedophiles.
We have to. Yeah, he's going to lose an investment. He ends up with some legal problems here. Somebody doesn't like him. Somebody tries to remove him. He can't accomplish what he sets out to accomplish. I'm getting the same stuff. He can't. Somebody wants to get him out of the way and push their own agenda. He just can't. It's not, he can't get it up, Jen. He just can't get it up. his Willie doesn't wanna.
He, dude is not gonna like what happens to him.
Uh-uh.
He's caught in all kinds of text messaging and emails and stuff. He's trapped. His sick behavior is trapped. There's global implications, so it's not just here. It's around the world. There's going to be whistleblowers on him. Over his relationships. So it wouldn't surprise me if some of the young men came out about him.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to.
It's
and
going to
he's
grow too. It's
and-
going to
and-
grow.
yeah. His Willie?
Nope.
But
the
that was the Ace of Wands.
the problems for him.
His big winky card is shrunk into a
His
Willie.
big winky is probably the size of Trump's mushroom.
His winky isn't really winky. Winky.
I think he's going to get ousted from some of his government contracts too.
And he funded Maybelline.
Did he?
He funded JD Vance. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So Vance isn't gonna, that's just his plans are just every time I read on this guy, it's just
not
not gonna
good.
be able to.
He's getting up there now in years.
He's not gonna get it up.
He's not going to get up too far up in years.
Oh,
What about Elon Musk's future?
oh God. Another sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Another sleeping bag. When I think of him, when I think of what Susie Wild said about him, and I think about him, this trillionaire in a sleeping bag in the executive offices in the day.
He's crazy. He probably had an air mattress in there too.
That was who in a sleeping bag, and that was who is running. I mean, that is how bizarre. Oh, this whole establishment, everything from, and it's so sickening. If we don't laugh, it's heartrending because of the USA, just every maniacal thing that they've done and he's done, and he's not even in his head, right? And he's in a sleeping bag.
If he's in a sleeping bag in the executive office, which they said, Susie Wild said that he did, then he had to have his drugs brought into him.
Yeah,
he was having to, because he wasn't going out and getting them. He had to have it brought into him.
He had like a little kit. Who said he had the little kit that he had all his stuff in? He's got like a little.
What was that? Lori's lost it. He had the little pill box with the days of the week, but it was probably hours of the day.
Oh God. Okay.
I forgot who told on his little pill box.
He did have a. Oh, Lisa Foster says, and a blow up doll. But
He's also in the Epstein files. It's like,
oh my God. But what is the question?
what does his future look like?
Elon Musk? Oh my God.
Last name like Musk, he's got a smell.
All right. Elon. From the moment he had that chainsaw, and I didn't even know that was the Argentinian president with that mop on his head.
Mhm.
Okay, Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
Elon Musk and however many kids he's got now, 12, 13.
It's not right. It's just not right.
one of his exes says he has erectile dysfunction, so those are artificially inseminated kids.
They have to be. They have to be. I mean, he had girlfriends there for a while. I mean, he was probably partially normal a while back. He's got one of his companies is gonna fall through here. And then he is like this mania, just up and down and up and down. You never know who you're gonna get when they're,
High as a kite.
And then he has to stop. He's gonna pull out. Oh God, I'm gonna say pull out. He's gonna.
Lori can't keep it clean tonight, y'all.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Not that we ever keep it clean.
But he gets
Beth Cat says late night Lori is hysterical. Thank you, PJ.
He just he pulls out. He can't keep up with one of his companies. Something, he gets cut. He's either going to get cut from Tesla or from SpaceX or something. He's remember when Steve Jobs got whacked from Apple? It's going to be like that, where they take him out, or Starlink or somebody's going to
say enough.
Take his impotent, musky.
His image is going to be shit, is what I'm getting. His image is going to be extremely tarnished for work he did. Somebody he worked with is going to bring out and expose things. Somebody's hanging on to some evidence, is what I'm getting from within Doge. Somebody's going to bring out something he's done. Well, actually, it could be from within a company, but he may have to go away and do a rehab stint too. So he might end up having to do something like that for a little bit, but just wait, because justice is coming. And he's going to have all kinds of legal problems. It's going to blow up his lifestyle. It's going to blow up his security. And I think he's in on some of these parties and, with younger people and stuff. I think something's going to come out about that also.
Yeah.
But you're right. One of his companies is going to be like, enough, you need to go away.
Yeah. He's going to get X'd. Mr. X is going to get X'd.
He's going to be a part of the cancel culture.
He is. His musky parts are going to get cut off.
Dry cleaned.
He's not going to be able to take part in the reindeer games. He's just not going to be a part. They don't want to do the deals with him. Something really does not go his way. And he may just have to go be in South America or wherever he needs to go.
So for our UK friends, can we look at Nigel Farage's future? Because he's all over the Epstein reports too. And if you remember in Trump's first term, when he first won in 2016, the first person to visit him in Trump Towers was Nigel Farage. He's got big ties with Trump.
Nigel Farage.
Nigel is now in the UK Parliament. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word, not the House. It's like, what is it?
The future. What does the future look like for UK's Nigel Farage?
He did. I was laughing on Twitter. People were posting his New Year's Eve speech, and he doesn't mention Epstein once in it, but the fact he's all over the Epstein files.
Mm-hmm. Did I see a picture of Deepak Chopra in there?
I did not, but you might have.
They showed Mick Jack because they showed Michael Jackson just like from a fundraiser, you know.
Yeah. So
that's all
Mick Jagger's in there, but not from visiting Epstein's Island. It's from other things.
Yeah, because that would not make me a happy camper.
Yeah, so just because there's pictures, they did that to like, oh, look at all these other people you like that are in here. Distraction.
Bannon advised Farage during the Brexit campaign.
Yeah, Bannon and Farage were big components of Brexit.
He's going to have to defend himself. Ooh, for his dealings with the naughty. Yes. Uh-oh, it goes down. He loses. He's not hit. He doesn't get his wish. He gets found out. He's trying to keep it under wraps. He's trying to keep his Willie adventures under wraps, but it's not going to work because they're going to find out. Then he gets so scared. There's leading information. He freezes, defense, and then could it be safe?
He's got horrible cards.
Yeah, he's got bad cards.
He's corrupt all over the place. Corrupt.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna take a while though. The chariot is slow moving, and there's several options to be looking at with him. So people he worked with, things he's done that he has to defend himself. Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Hope it's not too cold up there in Canada. But more truth is coming out about him. His fortunes are getting ready to change. He's going to be fighting with over these children. Put it that way, because he's in the files, and there's money laundering. I'm getting money laundering, manipulating money, shifting it around, money laundering associated with him. So in time, just wait, because justice is coming for him. So, he's a thief. He's not going to finish, he's not going to be able to stay in Parliament. Everything's coming. It's just going to take a little while. And we do have extradition to the U.S. Thank you, Abigail.
We do. And you keep saying, it looks like the theme of the night is justice is coming. I'm telling you, I'm really looking forward. I think we're getting proof positive here that there are some people that are actually not going to be able to stay in the game. There, this false narrative and all these terrible games they've been playing with other people's lives and messing with their government and our democracy. So I think we're getting really good clues here that
people have had it.
Yeah. And we're going to be okay. I mean, I know that this is still a big process, but it's starting to look like to me like what you said, justice is coming. And I think we're going to be battle weary, but I think we're just going to push on, and we're good at fighting. We can do it.
So we have almost 2,300 between our two channels watching us, because I could see a total in StreamYard watching us for New Year's. Can we give them an angel message for the new year? What do our viewers need to hear for the new year?
Okay. New Year message.
Again, I said it at the beginning, but we've had a lot of people join us since then. It's a 111 day. 1/1/2026 adds up to 111. We haven't had a 111 day since Barack Obama in 1/1/2008 was a 111. And before that, we haven't had a 111 since 1/1/1900, 108 years. So
Wow.
what do we need to know in our 111 year? And by the way, it is Year of the Horse coming in Chinese astrology in February. The horse will gallop in. So get ready, hang on. Anything you want to wrap up right now from last year, you need to get ready for February 17th. It's going to gallop in.
Yeah, and you're Aries, and I'm Aries rising. And in February, the changes are happening at that 0 point Aries,
Yep.
and it's going to be
Huge. And that's where my moon sits in Aries, is right at 0 degrees Aries.
All right. You're going to be on.
I felt that big time when Saturn and Neptune first came into Aries last year. I felt that big time, and then it retroed back into Pisces, and it's going to move forward again back into Aries. So what do our viewers need to know for 2026? I just heard, keep up the pressure. Keep up the pressure. Keep up the resistance.
Yep, keep up the resistance. We will still be protesting, but it's been so hard. The angels want us to know it's been so difficult, and we've held on to each other. We've struggled, and we're here for each other. It's been tremendously difficult mentally, which affects us physically, and so we have to stand strong. But this is, I think they're saying just open to receive. Some good things are coming. So open your heart and your mind to receive. Because I feel like we're going to celebrate. We're going to work on this all together. We're with our tribe here, and we stand together, and we're going to have victory. What we know to be true is true. So we're going to stand in our truth. We move forward. We have victory after adversity, and we do it together. Girl power.
Girl power. The perception of who has the power is changing, so people are looking and assessing what it is they truly want. And for me, the King of Cups, he can be someone who's very nurturing in the masculine energy. So we all contain masculine and feminine, so it's like bring that masculine energy in a way that's nurturing to you. And then in the feminine form, I love the Queen of Wands. She shows up for me for readers and healers and things like that. But she's the only queen shown straight on. She's not in profile. She's straight on, and she's open and honest and approachable. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you.
So, stay open, stay honest, stay approachable, stay, in the flow of things. The government, there's a lot of anxiety that's going to be going on in our government because of all the changes and all the protests and there's going to be a restructuring in our government. And it's something that's been needed to happen for a long time. But also, this is like taking care of our children, taking care of the impoverished. We have the tools to do that. So we can set that up in the government. And if you think about a 111, that's the magician. He's card 1. I have the Fool here. The Fool is card 0, actually. Yes. So if you think about 111, you have all the tools. He's got all the suits on the table. He's got the pentacles and the cups and the swords and the wand. He's got it all on the table. And then his hands, he's, like this, from the heavens to the earth. He's bringing from the heavens to the earth, his hands on the diagonal. Mm-hmm. So, and the infinity symbol over his crown chakra there. We have the tools to do things better here on earth, and to make things better for those who may be suffering. And, judgment, returning back the fool's journey again, card 0, and bringing change. So taking that leap of faith to help bring change in based on your sound logic and judgment, going within and kind of figuring out, okay, here's what I'd like to see. Here's what I'd like to manifest in our country and in our world. So to me, this is kind of signaling this 111, the start not just of a new year, but almost a new energetic cycle that's going to be happening probably over the next 100 years. Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you, Patricia.
So,
Absolutely, and benevolent help and paying it forward, like you said, and funding for specific special causes, and hopefully more people like Mark Cuban will put together some, more healthcare and universal healthcare, and I meant to say boy power too, because there's lots of boys here too. So, and then Peggy Breen's in there, but yeah, so it's paid forward, but open to receive as well. I really like the energy. I think it's very magical with your magician and the knowledge that we have and the ability to move forward and to rise up, like you said, and make it happen.
I think it's very important to remember they want us to feel worn down. They want us to give up. They want us to just surrender to fascism or whatever. And so every time you feel down, you have to relanguage your own brain to fight it. You have to say, no, I'm not going to let them win. That's up to you. We can't lift your energy for you. Only you can lift it yourself. So my advice to everyone is whenever you feel down and like, I can't take it anymore and blah, 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 don't look for somebody else to fix it. Just go within and imagine what the world looks like in your ideal, where people are more loving and giving and supportive and helping each other, and more equivalency in pay and finances and all of that, instead of this have and have nots. So learn to relanguage your own brain.
Yeah.
When you feel down, bring yourself up a little bit.
Bring yourself up. And if you, a lot of us, so many of us are just really good at giving, not so great at receiving, and just do something for someone else. If you start feeling down, but for me, I know I have to go right into gratitude. I have to do a gratitude list that I'm here and I have the ability to work with the energy of the day.
Thank you, Judy.
There you go.
I mean, Rita's asking who's going to lead this. We have all kinds of leaders. You just have to notice them, that are sent to us. Jasmine Crockett, Firecracker, AOC, Firecracker, Bernie Sanders in his 80s, Firecracker still. All you have to do is, yeah.
All the females that are running Michigan, all of them.
Look at our new Pope, who's been giving Trump just all over him over immigration policies and stuff. So there are people that are quiet leaders. There are people that, I look at some of the comedians that are making fun of this regime and stuff. Trump can't stand ridicule. I love it when a comedian really gets under his skin. I love
really
it.
Is the greatest. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're small-minded and I'm the greatest, and they can't stand it when somebody makes them look less than. They're not as powerful as they think. But we just have to whittle them down to size a little bit by a little bit, right? When you're whittling something, you take a little away and a little away and a little away, and next thing you know. So
we're going to see positive change. It's rolling in our direction.
Yeah.
With yet another election in Iowa. So we're going to keep going.
Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert. It's like, oh my God, they're just wonderful, going after Trump. So Josh Johnson. I love him on YouTube. I watch his shorts. I watch his long programs. He publishes every week one of his long sets, and he's just a brilliant comedian. Love him.
Yeah.
So get your fix for New Year's, and
Laugh,
and
laugh,
if
laugh.
you want to see powerful and in control, you go listen to that 8 hours of Jack Smith. It's mind blowing how in control, like nothing sets him off.
Yeah. Yeah. And keep stay in your laughter. Watch funny things, you know.
He is not daunted, as his lawyer said. Even though Trump has threatened him, he's like, he is not daunted. I love that. It's like, sure, you want a piece of this, Trump? Come after me. Wow. Well, everybody have a wonderful New Year's. Thank you all for joining us on Lori's channel and on my channel. And next holiday, Easter, I guess we'll probably get together.
We probably will. Valentine's
We'll get
Day.
together on Betty Boots before then, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. But, and then everybody have a happy New Year. Have a great day tomorrow. Do something fun and loving for yourself. And just keep being your positive. Just hang in there. Good things are coming. Just like Jen said, justice is coming for him.
Kevin, and just make sure that we're doing all we can to keep attention on it. Don't let it go by the wayside.
Do not
Resist.
resist. Love you guys. Happy New Year. Eat
Happy
something
New Year.
nourishing and good for your body.